We're back with WSJ Lunch Break. I'm Wendy Bounds. We want you to meet the new luxury real estate broker. Fewer deals, major hand-holding, and some big fat fees. How do you pull it off? Alyssa Abkowitz is here to report for us for Mansion. Sounds impossible to make a living off of one or two home sales. That depends on the price tag of those home sales.
That's exactly right, Wendy. I mean, so for this sub-niche of luxury brokers, they're really betting it all on just a handful, even one or two deals. It is possible to make your entire, salary in one day, though. For example, if you're selling a $30 million home, that commission, let's say if it's 4% and you represent both the buyer and the seller, you're going to take home the majority of $1.2 million out of just one sale. And even if you just represent the buyer or the seller, you're still getting about $600,000 in one payday.
All right, let's talk about some of the folks doing this. Tell us about Sherry Chase.
Sherry Chase is a broker, I know, in Lake Tahoe, and she is one of these. She had 3 deals last year for a total of $41 million in sales prices. Her biggest one was at the end of the year, right at the end of December, called the Osprey Estate for $25.5 million. It went to Workday and PeopleSoft co-founder David Duffield. And to get this property, out there and marketed, she spent $65,000 on stuff. Yeah, and we're talking, I mean, we're in the wrong profession. She hired a copywriter to write haikus to go along with like pictures of the kitchen and the lake and the pool, and all of this goes into sort of creating this campaign about a home. It's not just a home. You name the property. You have multiple brochures.
It's an all-out marketing campaign.
Absolutely.
Joshua SAS Law was another person who did this, and he did this with a Prince's 90-acre ranch. Where was that? That's Aspen?
This was a whopper. This was in Aspen, and here's an example of the risk, because this property went on the market in 2006 for $135 million. It did not sell until this summer, so 6 years on the market for $49 million to hedge funder John Paulson. But another case in that one, the Prince, Saudi Arabia Prince Bandar was the seller, and he wanted an all-out campaign. We're talking hand-wrapped Italian suede books that cost more than $500
the Prince
a piece.
Paid for those, I bet.
The Prince paid for those,
right.
Yes. Now, usually the marketing costs do fall under these luxury brokers, but in that case, at $500 a pop, I don't think Josh was going to pay for that.
Yeah, and obviously word of mouth is everything, and these brokers get passed along the name, and that's how they continue to drum up business.
Yes.
Great stuff by you. More in the Mansion section. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.